Hey, what side? What side are we on?
Lads are going bottom.
Lads are
Lads on the bottom.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Best of luck, everybody.
Thank you.
This is it. So Call of the Community Game Done Zone Tournament. We finally reached the finals of the tournament here. We've seen some incredible matches along the way, and I gotta give props to everybody participating. We'll mute everybody once we get the game. There's some background chatter. Don't worry, that will get resolved right now. And let's jump on board with the lads. We got Sam 5000.
Fearcrads, that's what people are asking for.
Fearcrads?
Yep.
Alright. So we'll jump between Sam, Fearcrads, and the rest of the team lads here as we get on board right now with Crads. He's got that gold MP5, been rocking it out most of the day today. And let's see if they're going to jump in here. Only have one on C, so they're going to contest for B. But Wayne Chang coming up big, getting the two-piece while JCap cleans up Sam 5000, leaving only one lad left. NASA 1 here to try to hold off these guys as they're going to pick up B, no problem. He's going to throw a C4, picks up hit markers, doesn't get a kill, trying to follow up here and gets Dunkus out, but one more as he's getting shots, doesn't see from where, and it's Wayne Chang 92, which has been causing a ruckus behind enemy lines.
Yeah, man, that kid's been a menace this entire tournament. That's yet another name to add to the list of players that maybe a lot of viewers haven't even heard anything about, but stepping it up when it counts in a tournament of this caliber and playing on that level, you got to give huge props to that guy. That guy's been playing consistently well the entire tournament.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. He found himself on our radar. We've seen a couple games now as he's gone through the bracket, and we got to see all of his games today. He's been a force to be reckoned with most of this time, and we're on board with NASA.
That's three
down, correct? With only Dunkus was up, but he got taken out. So I think it might have even been 4 down. It was as everybody's back on the map. That allowed them to grab both B and C.
That was absolutely clutch right there, grabbing the B flag. Now they got the B and C set up, and they can push up for the spawn trap on A. These guys have to play aggressive right now. There's in the back of your minds when you're playing on a competitive level and you're reaching this late in the tournament, there is a temptation to kind of play conservative, maybe play more defensive, lock down a setup, maybe not go for that triple cap, and I think that's the opposite of what these guys need to do right now. They need to keep the pressure continuously going throughout the game.
And they're hanging back right here. We have Nassau. He had a C4 out, got hit markers with it, but cleaned up Wayne Chang with the AUG here. He was hanging out, watching B, but Sam throwing a grenade down there, accidentally does a team kill here on NASA, so we jump on board with Sam. Nice pickup on Onslaught, going for C, see if he can do it, going to drop a stun and gets taken out by Wayne Chang from behind.
I think Sam's nervous got the best of him on that one because his aim just went all over the place.
He got a little scattered.
AK on C flag, but who hasn't that happened to?
Yeah, when it comes down to those moments sometimes that you can flutter a little bit and you don't end up getting a nice clean shot on it. It happened right there as NASA's going to swing around. Help. It looks like who we got on there with him. I can't tell. That was Sam. Yeah, Sam. So Sam and NASA are rolling together here. And coming up B-side, JCap meets both of them.
Down the summit side.
Nice play.
Clutch right there.
Huge play by JCap. He's been making them all day. As we check out stats here, he's 5-3, trying to get in big. As we saw some huge matches by him before. His team's going to need him. They are down right now by 19 points. Well, JCap's team is up by 19, but the team we're spectating, the lads, are down right now by 20 points here in the first half of the finals. Called the Community. Big outcome. Love how everything's been going out here so far. And this has been a close game. I think we're going to see, and we should expect no less in the finals.
It's really funny because we right now have 13,000 concurrent users, which is insane. This tournament's been going on for, what, 5 hours now?
Yeah.
And to have that level of viewership consistent over that period of time just goes to show you how powerful this
is. It's 1 million total views today.
That's
insane.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
Like, I have had so much fun today, and to be honest with you, I'm having a hard time focusing on actually casting the match because I'm so interested to see who's going to take this thing.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup. I'm watching like all the people I've loved watching for all this time in Call of Duty, and watching all of these new players, seeing how they perform with these other guys that are big, and it's been really exciting. So we're back on board with Sam. These guys are down by 35 points. They got to get B there as Dunkus takes out Sam. They had B very well defended, and I think we should jump on board with those guys and see what's going on. There we go. And JCap, I think let's stick with him. He's been crushing
it's a pretty
around.
safe bet that he's going to go.
He's going to do something
clear out the entire
camera-worthy.
team or do something equally crazy.
Moving in, that's 3 down
that's
for the
3 down.
lads there as JCap comes in, cleans up Fearcrad's, going to cut back, sees him on A, and takes out 1. And I didn't know if there was 2 there, but I think there was only 1.
There was 2.
But there wasn't because it's not flashing. And he comes up, takes out Fearcrad's yet again. This guy is on a roll. JCap, you need to cool him down if he picks up a streak. Sees somebody in his sights, takes out Sam 5000, moving around for that 3 cap, coming down to C, knows they're going to be spawning in, and Fearcrad's finally takes out JCap, but Onslaught not too far to avenge his death.
Onslaught, and they're doing exactly what they should be doing. They're playing an aggressive game right now, and it's paying off because look, they're up almost 50 going into game 2, which is an incredibly comfortable lead. But judging by the last game that we saw played by the last teams, you can never count them out, and especially since this is best of 3, so they have an entire new map to play right after this. So yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So let's see what the other team can do, man. Like I want to see this be a close game. Like that's my one request from these guys.
And these 60-point games is funny because we did see one come back, and then that other one, they were down by 60 and then almost came back to win only in the last really minute of that game. Were these guys able to get in the finals because of that match?
And see, now look, now Fearcrads is doing work on the other team, and now there's 4 down. So the other team needs to take advantage of this and push up for the 3-cap. You can once again, you can 3-cap on Summit and still continuously have the other team spawn on A.
Yeah.
And the other team knows that. That's why they're pushing up and they're being so aggressive. They're going over that 3-cap right now.
Yeah, and let's see if they're able to clear it off. He looks off to the right, and Striker's there to take out JCap. And they're stepping up a little bit in the last seconds here. They're trying to push up all the way and get that 3-cap, like you said, and they pulled it off. So now the lads, with a little bit of a revival, try to get back in this game. Looks like they spawned in some seaside, so they have the ability to get a 3-cap back here as long as the lads can not allow that to happen. But
Striker killed by a stun grenade of all things. Always surprised to see that.
Yeah, it happens.
They closed the margin just a little bit. Now we see it's about a 40-point game instead of a 60-point game like it was just a couple seconds ago.
Right.
Or a couple minutes ago.
A 3-cap will change your circumstances quickly. As you see, JCap saw him coming off Summit side, jumped down, waited for him, and that was good awareness, but wasn't able to pick up the kill on Sam 5000 as he comes in and takes care of business.
That was a clutch gunfight win by Sam 5000. He's doing work there on the bottom right by B flag because he's holding them off. The more you can hold them off, the more you can close this gap. And now look at the score right now. Now it's a 30-point game instead of a 60-point game. So these guys are delivering up to my expectations or best wishes of giving us a close game.
The lads are in this one, but
yeah.
The lads are definitely still in this one. Don't count them out. I see Pyro in there trying to count them out, man, but the lads are definitely still in this game. I want to see, I guess, tweet me who you want to watch the second game if you want to stay on board with what is their name again? The Legions of Well-Hung Billionaires, or if you want to tune in and watch the lads play, let me know on Fwiz or Hutch's Twitter what you're looking for, and we will make it happen here on the second side of the finals match of this tournament. We got the Charity Call of Community, Game Dunzo, put on a great event. A lot of YouTube players, a lot of MLG players all coming together for a charity cause. Everything is going to donate, or is going to charity. All donations are. Nobody in this entire tournament is making $1 off of this event. So props out to everybody that's participating in it. Took time out of their Sunday to help make this event go so great as it has been. And props to Hutch for coming on and commentating with me as well.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on.
Hey,
I requested. I sent you a text message and said, hey, would it be weird if I invited myself to come on?
I didn't even think twice about it, though.
That's cool,
I said, the first thing I said was, duh, dude.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun, dude. I like genuinely throughout the entire day, I've been consistently entertained and been having fun all the time.
I'm loving this. That's why I definitely want to make sure it's orchestrated.
Oh,
And the lads are joining the wrong side, but it looks like everybody got it squared away. But that's going to give
I don't know about that.
a nice. Well, that's you got to know. You got to know what side to go on. It's a rookie mistake. Yeah,
they're bad. It happens in online play all the time. But hey, man, it's your bad.
And now
look, they're going to be
I would have 4-man press B, knowing that just happened, knowing that you should know to get on the right side, and I said no 5 times in a sentence.
But Sam's getting in there causing a ruckus. JCap's going to take him down and pull up the B flag in the process, and they're going to push up for the spawn trap area. You see him going for the triple cap right away, which again, in this level of play, you have to be aggressive. You have to make the other team frustrated. And JCap has been doing that consistently throughout his entire team. I can say that right now JCap has eclipsed Big Timer, and he's got my MVP slot. At the moment.
All right.
It's bold statement, but
it's not that bold. I mean, they're both great players. I mean, you know,
we have to review the film. You know, we do have this in theater mode, but that one spree that Big Timer had on firing range
that was sexy.
Versus JCap's spree. I don't know, man. That's close.
JCap did go on that murder spree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's close. I don't think you could really, weigh one way or the other, but JCap is certainly winning your heart over.
So right now, we saw from the last game, JCap's team here, Onslaught's team rather, they were up 40 points. And so, as you can see on the scoreboard right now, they have an 11-point lead in this game, so they have about a 51-point lead, which is pretty comfortable with 5 minutes left, but you can never, ever count the other guys out. In fact, I didn't think I thought you might be switching to the other team. I thought that was a good. Nope, we're staying on board.
No, we jumped on lads.
Oh, we
switched
jumped on
over. Yeah, we
lads,
did.
right.
We jumped on board
Hop
with the
in
lads.
anytime, hop in
Yeah, yeah.
anytime.
So I mean, what they're down by 16 points or so, and then they were down by what 30 in the last
Yeah,
one.
they're down by 55 points right now.
Okay, 55 points. So that's going to be a tough one, but not impossible. They're looking at a 2-cap here right now for the opposing team. As we've got Stryker moving up Summit side, trying to go for the flank, maybe pick up C there or cause some kind of confusion behind
Here's the
any
thing,
lines.
he's smart. He's got 2 teammates down. He's not going to
Right.
hop on that C flag by himself. Now he's got all his teammates down.
He's going to go back
They're telling
to
him to stay alive. He's really got to make the smart play right. Oh my goodness, what is that nade? What?
There's- yeah, it's-
What?
yeah,
That
yeah.
nade was close.
Yeah,
Did you
hit it
see
through the
that?
window, man.
That was awesome.
That was real
I
beast.
really like that nade.
Yeah,
I was kind of
there's-
speechless.
These guys are real careful with exposing their pro nades, and they're busting them out of the works here this time around.
Oh, Stryker times out in the
No
finals.
way. So Stryker is out right now. That is nobody internet issue but his own here. So let's see if he can get back in the game. I'm gonna make sure he sends him an invite. So if he does get back in, I'll be able to at least send him an invite.
Yeah.
You know, that's come on. That's just a nice thing to do.
Get back in here.
Get back in here, Stryker. We didn't mean to talk
So
about
wait,
about
which
you.
team is he on, and who's that benefiting?
No, right now it's going to benefit the lads who are down. So Stryker
Oh.
gets back. No, I'm sorry, Stryker is on the lads. So the lads really couldn't have used that right now.
Yeah,
It's not
that
good
was
for them.
that was the worst possible time to get timed out. Right
Yeah, they really wanted to bounce back in this game, and losing Stryker, their strong pro player who was just slaying cats, is not going to be well for them. But hopefully he can get back in, and Stryker
Stryker,
connected
you see
in the
him
bottom
connected right
left.
now.
So he's back in the game. Glad we were able to get him back in here as the lads
Let's
are
switch on his
struggling.
perspective, actually.
Who's Strikers?
Stryker, yeah. Let's see how he hops back in.
Wow, hops back in,
Immediately
takes out
getting aggressive.
Dunkus, and almost picks up a 2-piece on Onslaught, but it looks like Onslaught was able to get that kill with the high behind computers there as they're holding down that 3-cap. NASA's going to try to pick up C here. No, just decides to jump up and get in the ground, let his teammates that are spawning in behind him get C, and he is going to go for a B cap or what? I'm not sure. He's
I don't
kind of
know if I
scurrying
agree
around.
with that play.
I don't
think he should
either.
have hopped on C, but
I-
I could be wrong. We'll see. They got 2 down on the other team, so if they need to hop on a flag. See, yeah,
They
they're all
did.
doing it together as a team. So
Move-
I mean, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left and a 100-point deficit, that's
You have to be a little aggressive on your flag cap, especially one that you know your team is spawning in behind you, that they could have came and assisted you for the rest of the flag cap. But
that's a tough gap to fill. I mean, I don't want to count these guys out just yet, but I think we're rapidly approaching that point. And this is a sneaky little spot right here that Sam's going, but the other team, they're good enough to know, like, okay, clearly he's not on the flag. There's a little kind of sneaky ninja spot that you can cap from behind B flag.
And now they're getting dominated yet again there as Stryker takes out Wayne Chang, going to move into the B side. He sees somebody in his sights. He's got 2 people in front of him, one jumping up, and Krads kind of gets in the way and throws him off, and Dunkus was actually able to pick up that 2-piece, but Sam comes in, wipes him out here, and is not giving up, fighting to the end here. But as that point lead spreads away from them, it looks like the lads are going to have a rough one out
Yeah,
here.
the Legion of Well-Hung Gentlemen just had their setups were just way too strong. As you can see, like, these guys are scattered. They can't make organized pushes whatsoever. They're just spawning and then being picked off one by one. They can't get anything going.
You said Legions of Well-Hung Gentlemen,
That's
and
their-
it's billionaires, but
Billionaires.
but I like Well-Hung Gentlemen
That
way
actually
better.
sounds better, yeah.
It's got so much kind of class in a weird
a
way
little bit
to
of
it.
a sophistication to it. But billionaires. Billionaires.
The
is kinda
Legion of
pretentious.
Well-Hung Gentlemen.
You know, billionaires is kind of pretentious. It's like, okay, why do I care if you're a billionaire? But if you're a gentleman, that's something regardless of money.
I think we need to
you
change
be a
our-
gentleman
yeah.
and make $20,000 a year.
Yeah, and still be a good guy.
Yeah.
I think we need to change our team name to Legion of Well-Hung Gentlemen.
No, because that would be a blatant ripoff. Oh
Okay.
boy, we got connection interrupted there.
Yeah, as it's 1 minute left, it looks like Stryker might time out again as he's having internet connection issues. But the lads there, tough loss for these guys. Sam and the rest of his team coming out, playing.
Do not forget though, this is only the first game in a best of 3 series. So
Yeah,
we got a whole
yeah,
other
yeah.
map
No,
to
no,
go
no.
after
Yeah,
this.
yeah. This is going to be best of 3, so you got to win 2, obviously, to get through it. So they're going to have to put this one behind them. Hopefully, Stryker remedies his internet issues and they can rely on him more because they're
Yeah.
going to jump over to firing range domination
Oh,
for
if
game
they
2.
win, we are playing Nuketown Dom.
I really want
We
to.
are playing Nuketown Dom if they go to a 3rd game, and that's the last I'm going to hear about it. Okay?
All right.
I don't like to use my big voice.
Yeah.
You think I like intimidating people?
No, no.
I don't.
I'm a fan. You know, I'm on your side as far as Nuketown Dom should be game number 3.
What was that? Sounds like a quick scope of the eye right there.
Yeah, and I don't know. NASA's on a little bit of a tear here late in the game, and J-Cap not letting him do anything, pouring it on thick as they're clearing him off of B left and right, and this one's a brutal one. Gonna have to put this one past them.
was it JCap? Did JCap? What are the stats? What we got going on here?
Wow.
JCap. JCap went huge.
Helped
Okay,
out a little
well,
bit.
yeah.
6 defense, 26 and 7.
4-1 KD, no big deal.
Probably helped contribute to the game.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Dunk has 4 captures.
Yeah. What coming up big in the OBJ? Wow, that was a JCap is on a slaughter fest. Right?
It's a new map, right?
That
was the second game, yeah.
Yeah,
So it goes
they're
to
gonna.
Fire
I think they're switching over to Fire Range Domination. I think now.
I have predictions. What do you think?
Reddit servers
You
will
think
do
they're
now.
going to carry that momentum with them into the next game?
We're
just squeeze
waiting.
Through, or do you think this is going to be like a resurgence? Is there any chance, if you're on Sam 5000 team, are you thinking to
If
yourself?
I'm putting money on this game, I'm putting my money all on
Alright,
JCap.
giving it just a
and,
minute here, guys.
The Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires.
Yeah. So if JCap does well, then they're going to win this game.
Yeah, I mean JCap's going to totally
It's a
dictate
new
the
map.
outcome.
It's a new day.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
I think it'll be nice. The game will be close if Onslaught
Yeah.
and Dunkus don't step up, but if those guys and Wayne step up, it's done.
1 second here,
So
guys.
we've got to be the
All right,
anchor
so the
of
delay is
Sam
pretty
Steve.
bad
Does
here.
that
I know that.
fall
It's
on-
going to fall on Stryker and Sam, I think. I mean, Nassau
It's
Crabs are
back
holding
here.
their
It's like
own,
we're
but
gonna
I
take a quick
think
delay
those
between
two
these
guys
games.
need to kind of go into beast mode and out of their element, and
Yeah.
really, because you've got to counter JCap on himself, and then Onslaught, Dunkus, and Wayne at any given moment step it up and go big.
Yeah, I think NASA 1 should have permanent babysitting duties on JCap.
Yeah.
NASA 1's number 1 priority is like, where's JCap?
Guarding
How
JCap.
can I shut him down?
Yeah.
Because that's, I'm inclined to say that NASA 1's probably like the best rusher that's on the other team. Or, like one of the better rushers on the team.
NASA 1
He's a
rushes
pure-
so much.
He's a
That's
pure
yeah.
TDM player, so you need to let him off his leash and play to his strength and let guys like Sam 5000 and
Crad, Stryker,
and let them worry about the flags.
For
But
sure.
then you really do need someone babysitting JCap.
I agree. Nassau is a run and gun player with that MP5, and he's like comparable to how we talk about C-Nanners, where it is just best to let him off the leash. And
Yeah.
go big. So I guess we're waiting for Nate and Ready Up Service to launch up game number 2 here. The finals. It's a best of 3. So if the Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires can win this game, they're going to take the finals home with them. If the lads can win this one, we're going to push it to a game 3 that hopefully will
I'm
be
here, I'm waiting.
Nuketown. We're really going to try for that to happen. And we are going to spectate Wayne Chang on this next game for a
The
little bit.
stream
We're
is
gonna focus on
chatting
Wayne
still.
Chang.
Gotta get
Our
some
hosts
more
are
of his
chatting.
way, man.
Yep. Okay, so yeah. Woo! Let's start with that.
In the time now.
Now,
Time now.
let's hit that start match here. Go ahead and kick it off.
I'm just gonna go
What's
ahead.
interesting though, look at the background. It's still
Wait for
summer.
him to come back.
That is wow. That's crazy. The ghost in the machine, man. I don't like it. I don't trust it.
Oh,
Don't
no, it's
start
all
it.
good,
This is cursed. Why you got Summit in the background?
Wouldn't it be
It's
cool to
awesome.
start it up and firing range was a snow mat?
Oh my god, it would be.
It was
absolutely would
It was all snow, but it was the exact same map.
Fwiz, I like the way that you think, man. I would never have thought about that.
It'd be a sweet
And
map.
after I did think about it, I was like, yeah,
That'd be a good
totally.
snow map.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah. What other snow maps?
They really did well with Summit though as a snow map.
I saw a Crash from COD 4. They turned it into a Christmas map with like.
That was good at
giant
night
candy
with the
canes
lights.
and they-
Actually, Crash
yeah.
at night with snow
That was awesome.
would be is a
Yeah,
really good map.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm inclined to
It's a
agree with
PC map. What are we waiting for? Starting up the
that. As
next
much
one?
as we like talking about our favorite Call of Duty 4 maps and whether or not they would make good snow maps, you know, got a finals with the finals.
Yeah. Let's go,
Yeah.
right? Let's try to, just trying to cast some Call of Duty, right?
Hey man, I can do this all day if you want me to.
Looks like you're getting calls here.
I gotta take this call.
Oh, you go ahead and take that call, man. Some calls are going to be important.
Hi.
You want to talk to me, Eric? Okay, bud. Hold on. Eric the Aviator. Go ahead, Eric. It's all you, bud.
All right, boys. I'm just sitting here waiting for you, man. I'm just sitting here waiting. I got
didn't
things
know,
I got
man.
to
I
talk
didn't
about. All right. So basically, here's the deal, guys. Obviously, we're already one game into the finals, and our sponsors / all of the charities have asked me just one more time to take a quick moment and thank everyone for being involved in this event. Obviously, we could not have done it without Pyro Puncher coming up with the idea, bringing it to me, and us doing this project together. Drewster bending over backwards to make sure that things behind the scenes got done, even while he was at work. I didn't say that out loud, did I? But great work done by these guys. Game Dunzo stepping up and fulfilling so many technical needs. Merrill Designs making the website. Huge props to them. Big thank you. And to TGS, or the Game Station, for putting up such a large cash contribution to help us make everyone's donations more valuable. So amazing stuff, guys. I'm honored and thankful and just happy. So guys, thank you very much for being a part of this. As we're getting closer to the end of this competition, I just want to talk a bit more and thank you all for being here. And I want to take one more second to give one more thing away before we jump into the next piece. I'm going to give away a pair of Gunner glasses to Douglas Rivet, or Rivet. I'm not quite sure. He lives in Michigan, so I'm going to call him Douglas Rivet. Douglas Rivet, you are you're getting a pair of Gunner glasses, sir. Congratulations. All right, so that is all I want to say now. I do hope that people will stick around for a bit after the first round, or after this is ended, whether it's whoever gets the win. Want to make sure that somebody steps in or that somebody sticks around, because we do have more to talk about. But we are very thankful for each and every one of you. I hope that you guys will hang out in the stream and that you'll do all you can to contribute, because we do want to bless these charities as much as possible. So guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you to the players. Thank you to all the YouTube personalities, the pros who've taken the time to teach some of the YouTube guys how to play even better. This has been an incredible event for me to be a part of, and to everyone else as well. So guys, I hope you enjoy this final game, or possibly two games. I just want to take a moment before this game started to introduce or to thank people, etc. So obviously quite a few of us are pretty tired here, but we were excited about getting this done. And yeah, here goes the next game. Fire Range Domination, Lads versus the Well-Hung Billionaires. We shall see how who fares best, and whether this is the final game or we can get one more in, guys. Best of luck to everyone. Cheers.
Eric, I loved my 4th grade teacher. Not in that way, though. He didn't touch me. Hutch's 4th grade teacher touched you, didn't he?
Nope.
No? Is
Nope.
that 5th grade?
My 4th grade teacher was a rather dreadful woman by the name of Mrs. Schloter.
Mrs. Schloter sounds like an awful teacher.
I was
She
not-
sounds like a wicked witch.
I gotta say, I was not a fan of her. I got 7 detentions from Mrs. Schloter.
In 4th
I
grade?
went to a private Catholic school with 35 people in the classroom. So to get 7 detentions, it's like you were on their radar.
Yeah, you're going to hell.
You have the same teacher for every subject. Anyways, getting back
Yeah,
into
good
the
talk.
final
So
game of
this is
Call
game
of
number 2.
Community.
Lads really had a rough start going into game number 1. They ended up losing that game by a huge margin. And the Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires was able to hold out with JCap, Onslaught, Dunkus, and Wayne Chang really doing big things here. And again, they come in with a 2-cap, so trying to carry that momentum over. It's a best of 3. So first to win 2 games is going to be coin the winner here of the Call of the Community, a charity event being put on here, as you saw, all the stuff as Eric was talking about. And I think the lads, I don't know, I can't see them giving up. I can see them still fighting, because if game 1, even though that was a blowout, is irrelevant at this point,
Yeah.
and you got to move on from it.
You got to move on. And the thing is that team more than has the talent and the skill to win a game against this monstrous JCap team squad that we got going on over here. Usually, technically, Onslaught is the captain, but
Yep.
Onslaught and his band of
Brothers.
his band of brothers have just impressed the Jesus out of me
Nice.
with how aggressive they played in this finals game. They haven't given him an inch, dude. Look at them going for the 3-cap right off the break, and they're not going to relax. They're not going to let up the whole time. That's what you need to do. You absolutely need to crush their morale, and you've all but cemented the win in the books for yourself.
Yep, and people want to see Wayne Chang, and they've got a 3-cap right now with a 25-point lead.
2-cap.
here. And a 2-cap as the lads are able to pick up A. Wayne Chang catching a stun here at C as Nassau running and gunning, takes him out, trying to split up the map. They got B as well, while Nassau is on C. Is somebody able to get to him? And JCap did, but is he getting it in time because there was somebody else on C, and I'm not sure. Is he stunned on the mini-map? And they did get C.
they
They're
did get triple
3-cap
cap.
right now. The lads are still in this and still alive as JCap is going to sit there, caps B with his buddy, and it looks like We've got Wayne Chang that was holding on C, trying to get it, was unable to as he got taken out by Striker. Onslaught jumping out. And now we see somebody at B, and they are able to hold now. It looks as if they've got both B and C. But these guys just lost B again, and the lads are fighting strong, trying to come back and win this one, Hutch.
Yeah, you know what? I actually kind of want to watch Sam play, so can we make that happen?
Done deal, bro.
That would be sweet.
And there you go.
Wow, just like that. And 2 down on the other people. On the other people.
On the other
We
people.
gotta get our
What does that
act together.
mean? Yeah.
2 down on the Legion. I don't even know.
Legion
I don't
of
even
well-hung
know. I don't even
billionaires
know.
versus
Sam's
the
team's
lads.
got him 2 cap. There you go.
There
That's
you
what
go.
I'm trying to say.
Well said, my good sir, as Sam's trying to get in there and get the C1 as well. They're not giving up. They're playing aggressive. They know they need to get a big lead on these guys in order to get comfortable.
Oh!
Sam comes down, takes out Wang behind the truck there.
Wang.
And Wang. Is that, do I have to put $3
Just call
in
him
for
Wayne.
that?
You know, it's way easier than saying Wayne Chang. That's so hard to say.
Wayne Chang.
Wayne Chang.
Short
Just
for
say,
Wang.
Just say Wayne.
Wang is putting up big numbers here as we jump on board. That was so good. Wayne is putting up big Wang is putting up big numbers. Oh, I am sorry for laughing. Oh, that was
I gotta pee, man. You know I have a problem.
Wang
When
is
I
putting
pee-
up
when
big
I laugh
numbers.
hard, I need to
Oh
pee.
my
Hey, check it out.
goodness.
It's only a 6-point game, and the lads are mounting a
Yes.
look, I'm a 5-point game. You need to let it go, Fwiz, because now the lads have 3 people down, and it's up to Striker to keep his eye on the B flag. And okay, we got more people spawning on a firing range from the lads.
Oh,
Fwiz,
right.
we need to
I'm
hop
over it.
in.
I'm over it.
Are
I'm
you-
over
are
it.
you
Sam
good?
coming in. The lads just lost B there after they try to get a Semtex on it and get it. But right now they're moving in on C here, capping it with Sam 5000 and company here as NASA and Striker take out both Onslaught and J-Cap. So the lads looking good with 2 down here, controlling both C and A and moving in, converging on B, trying to go for a 3 cap here as they were down, now tied and going for a 3 cap with the lead. Hutch with only 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. The lads are starting to turn it around here.
That is a huge comeback play right there to get a triple cap that late in the game. And remember, guys, we still got another side of the map to play. And to cement, I mean, we already have a 10-point lead. They were down 20 points earlier this game, so as we were saying before, it is never too late to count these guys out. Well, actually, I'm going to take that back. Sometimes it is a little too late, but in this particular situation,
I know what you mean, though.
you definitely shouldn't count these guys out. A team of tremendously good slayers on a small open map. It's no surprise that they're coming back.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I agree. Right now, they're struggling. They got a 6-point lead, but they only control C right now. So they got to get aggressive again and jump back in as Sam's going to take top 10. Make sure you can look out for his team as they're going to try to move in on B. Onslaught comes up, gets taken out by Sam. Sam sees him across the sights, but J-Cap with a nice shot, taking out Sam in top 10. Jumping on board with NASA. He's going to try to move in on B here. Spraying shots, gets a stun on back trailer. And they've got to step it up now as that point lead is dwindling. Only 2-point lead for it, 1-point lead as they are only able to control C cap
That's
right now.
3
But
down. They
three
got to hop
down.
on B, and they know it. But we got to
Ooh,
top wood.
J-Cap takes out top
coming up
wood. They're not letting him
clutch.
come on B at all. NASA's going to try to chase him down. Comes up, grabs J-Cap, and it'll be interesting. Smart move by NASA.
I don't know
going
if it's
for
smart
A.
to hop on the flag. We'll see.
I like that more because they're all pushing spawn on it. They all spawn in A side, so he's going to be all right.
Okay, it was a smart move.
And now the team needs to come in and get on B.
This is a good game, man. Look at this. They got him 2 caps.
Excellent
And
game.
it looks like it's going to be tied here pretty soon. If he can hop on this flag and grab it, that would be absolutely clutch, and he does. They finish out the game with a triple cap. They already have a 2-point lead. It's not that much, but it's way better than being down points going into the second game.
Yeah, absolutely. This lead is only going to get more comforting. It seems like the Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires were able to pick up C, but now we've got Nassau trying to get J-Cap, but a nice 1v1 battle. J-Cap was the victor of that, and now they're on B with 23 seconds left. There's still time for them to get some points, cap B, and try to turn it down, because right now we're looking at an 8-point lead, 16 seconds left on the clock. Nassau's around B, so is Sam as Dunkus comes in, taking out Sam, and Nassau comes in, taking out J-Cap. They were trying to close it up with a 3-cap here. Good games, man. Really good games. So the lads are going to come up here, and it looks like it's going to end with a 12-point lead. So that is what it finished with. A 12-point lead for the lads.
I'm going to be biased and just come out and say that I want the lads to win this one. I really want this to go to game 3.
There's nothing wrong with
That'd
it,
be
being
rad.
biased when you're calling a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do anything to help make that happen?
No, we can't do anything to actually help facilitate a win for them.
Isn't there a button? You gotta have Game Dunzo's got to have a button that they can press. Like maybe just like don't time JCap out of the game.
Maybe
just
keep
maybe
pinging
give him
him
a
or
few
something.
like
little
like
packet burst.
little email.
They got to do something because he is tearing
Every
it up.
every 30 seconds, just send him about 10,000 emails.
Do you
know?
think the lads are going to win this? Because I call it Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires.
Honestly, if I had to call it right now, I don't think they're going to win this. But I would love to see it happen. Now, I'd like to follow up that statement by saying I'm not like 100% sure. Like, I'm going to say 30% chance that lads can take this game and win in game 3.
Ooh.
But I'm going to give 70% odds to
the odds.
Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires because those guys are monsters, man. And JCap has just been unstoppable.
Yeah, they have not figured out a way to contain him, which is why I think they're going to end up. But right now, it's, 12-point lead for lads, though.
Yeah, it's not a very big lead whatsoever, but they have to keep that momentum up in this game. If that fatigue sets in and they let off even for a second in this game, it's going to come back and bite them.
Absolutely. So we got Sam 5000 right now. He is kicking it off. And we watch the lads a lot, I guess. Let's switch it over to the other guys. Because it's for these guys to jump back in. We're on board with Onslaught, picking up Fear Krads off early on in the start of this game as Wayne Chag took out Striker and JCap taking out Sam 5000 here. They got to move in as Nassau, nice shooting on JCap, coming up with the MP5, takes him out as Striker covers Crate to make sure nobody moves in, off spawns. And if they keep this up, it looks like lads are going to be able to pull off a B cap here. But Onslaught with a nice grenade on B on Striker, but it wasn't enough. And now early on, lads are able to pull out a triple cap on the Legions of Well-Hung Billionaires.
Huge. That's absolutely huge in this game type. I mean, that's the kind of momentum that you can carry with you the rest of the game. Getting a triple cap that early on and sending a powerful message like we're not giving up. So,
yeah, especially when you have the lead in the first half too. You know, it has just that much more confidence that you know you can take this team out. Onslaught coming in, gets a kill on Nassau. He's looking the other way, trying to focus on jungle, and now they're going to try to control bottom wood here, top wood, but Striker takes him out. And this is the setup. JCap is where he needs to be in order to help his team pull off a B there. Going to get a nice stun nade and pushing towards these guys as you know somebody's down there, and it's Striker that takes him out, I believe, from top 10.
They're giving themselves a nice, comfortable lead here. It's about a 15-point lead with about 5 minutes left in the game. And game 3, and then, I mean, that was an unfortunate nade.
Wow, as Onslaught was about to cap it, finally the truck on fire that Wayne had initially started set off, taking out Onslaught just seconds short of a flag cap, and they're about to get triple cap if he doesn't get to A here soon enough, and sees 2 on him, jumps down, Wayne Chang picking up a 2-piece, and Dunkus with a team kill, throwing out that nade, but you got to trust in your players sometimes. Wayne was actually able to pick up a nice 2-piece on A to contain it, but that's not going to be enough for them. They need to get in.
Oh my God, you sneaky little beaver.
New Krads was on there. CC4 going to shoot that off. That's the
smart play right there. That's like
about more time.
I don't know how many people would have done that in that situation.
That's
As
C4,
you can see,
man.
like you can't count out these guys this early on. Like Onslaught's team has just been consistently dominant. As you can see right here, they turned being triple capped into triple capping the other team in a heartbeat.
Sure.
So this is only a 16-point game. Sam's team only had a 12-point lead going into this game. So these guys are putting on a show, man. Tweet at them and tell them thanks.
Yes.
Tell all these players. Send them a message on YouTube, whatever. But show your support for these players for coming out and giving you guys a show.
And it looks like the lead is narrowing for the lads now, as it seems as if JCap and Onslaught's team are actually going to step up in the lead, because that 12-point difference was for the lads, and now we're looking at these guys. They stepped up, and they have the lead here in the game, turning it around as they've been able to control B and C for a while. But somebody on C, as Dunkus jumped down instead of turning around, making sure they got off C, the lads went around and triple capped, so this game continues to be extremely close. Not sure who's going to come up with the outcome of this game with how close it is. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left on the clock, and the lads got a triple cap going for them right now.
They have about a 25-point lead with about 3 minutes left in this game. They're fighting hard, and they're showing them that they can keep up with the big boys. JCap hasn't been able to do as much work this game. In fact, let's pull up the stats and see what his numbers are right now.
Yeah,
so 9 and 7, man. This is the same guy that was going, 5-4 KD against other pro players. So they're doing a good job shutting them down. I'd have to go back and watch and figure out how they did that. But they've managed to keep him under strict supervision.
Yep, and the lads pushing to make sure that they don't do too much there. That looks like we've got the other team on B. Sam's going to try to throw a nade, and
was
nice
really nice.
nade.
That
Picks
was
up a
an absolutely
two-piece,
perfect nade.
knocking both players off of it. Comes in with a three-piece, clearing out Dunkus, going for the three-cap. Sam 5000 representing the UK in a big way. He is what Trout would say a big lad.
I confidently say right now we're going to game 3.
Yeah, I mean, the
Which
lads have
is-
stepped it up.
Which is awesome.
Yep. They still control both B and A there as Stryker was able to clear Dunkus and Wayne off again. They did lose B here, so it'll be interesting to see with this 2 minutes left in the game if they're able to kind of bounce back into this and grab B from these guys or what the deal is. As Stryker jumps on it, but Wayne comes in taking him out here and 31 points right now with a lead in the lads. And they also, on top of that, had another 12-point lead. So they have a pretty commanding lead here, and if they're going to win it, they do need to cap one more at least to sit on it to make sure that the game ends well for them.
All right, give me a prediction. Give me a prediction. Assuming this goes to game 3.
I'm going to have to go with my initial Legion of Well-Hung Billionaires.
You're
I
gonna
have,
stick- you're gonna
I
stick
have to
with
think in JCap, and when it comes down to the moment of truth, he's going to step up and play out of his skin again.
All right. Well, we're only a couple
But
minutes from seeing
the
it.
lads are, I think, definitely going to take this game out, though. They've got a 32
What
point
is
lead.
going on here?
The lads have a
But
32
they're, no,
point
but
lead.
they're getting triple capped right now.
They
They,
are- well,
they
here's
have
the
to be
other
careful because
thing.
they only have an 18-point lead, so that's about a 30-point lead
Yep.
with a minute left in the game. So they're doing okay, but if they do get triple capped, then they're in trouble.
They can't become complacent, absolutely
yeah,
not.
Yeah.
And right here, we've got Sam 5000 going to try to hold off and set up to get B here. At least give him a little bit more time to get something as the 2 cap is in favor of Legion Well-Hung Billionaires. Sam going up to that top wood area, going to look down A-side jungle, doesn't see anybody, and the rest of the lads are going to be able to pick up B. That's good. That's going to put him in a comfortable position. As we see Buddy moving up to the crow's nest right there. I want to see who jumped up there. Nassau's covering top wood. Striker's up top in the crow's nest. As Sam's watching bottom wood here, going to cap A. These guys are in a good position. As everyone's converged on B, they're going to get B there. So now they've only got one, pushing for the 3 cap
It's
with
clear these
36
guys are gonna be
seconds.
charging to A. Let's
This
see
is
this
going to be
go.
a close game. Fear Crab's got a nice nade off right there, and it did connect on Wayne Chang and J-Cap. That was the difference maker there. Being able to knock them off and not allow them to get A was going to be huge there, and it looks as if the lads are going to come back, grab both C, A,
Yeah.
and we've got somebody on B here trying to cap it,
And we got lag.
and we've got lag. That's okay. We're back, though. Good stuff. Well, the lads won this one, then.
Game 3.
Yeah,
Are we
game 3.
seeing Nuketown, man?
I don't think
Come
so.
on,
They,
dude.
nobody
It's-
seemed to be supporting
Why would
us.
they not support that?
I don't know.
Nuketown is a perfect.
It's 'cause it's not MLG, but we're using C4, so. And really try to convince them.
No, unmute them right now. I mean, because they're going to be like, "Oh my god, good game." This is really anticlimactic because we didn't unmute them.
Mute them in time.
Yes.
Right. So makes it a lot harder to do it this way too.